Hey you guys, it's Unique with Unique Travels TV, and I just wanted to come and give you guys a quick update about me starting with Vipkid. I started a week ago, actually. It's been 7 days, and I've already made almost 200 USD. So for anybody out there who's thinking about starting with Vipkid, I will highly recommend it. It's really easy. You don't have to make your own lesson plans. You just read the slides and try to be fun. Like I said in my previous video, I'm not really an uppity, outgoing person, but it's a pretty easy job to do. To try to make the kids happy and make them smile. Some of them, though, is harder than it sounds. Some of them just aren't having it, but a lot of them, they're pretty cool. What else do I have to say? As far as Vipkid is concerned, I enjoy it. I do about three classes a day. I've had I don't know how many classes I've had because I've had a couple of no-shows. And then my app, they have an app. So if you don't have the app, download the app. But the app will tell you if you have any bookings, how many classes you've taught, how many hours. Here I go again with that. I'm sorry. Just all that type of stuff. So as far as the app is concerned, it doesn't tell you when you have a no-show, but you still get paid. So if you have a trial class and a child doesn't show up, you still get paid half of the money for that class. If you have a major course class and the child doesn't show up, you get the whole amount. Now the difference between a major course class and a trial class is that the trial class is free to the parent and the student. They don't have to pay anything. It's like a demo lesson, so they can decide if they want to sign up. So you get a lot of no-shows because they don't get penalized. It's free for them, so you get a lot of cancellations. Whereas a major course class means that they already are a client, they've already paid, so you're less likely to get a cancellation on that. And of course, that's why you get your full payment. You also make $2 extra for short notice classes. So if you click the box, it's like a little check box you can click to say, hey, I'm available for short notice. That means that they can put you in a class less than 24 hours in advance. If it's not short notice, then it is 24 hours in advance, and you don't get the $2 extra. And that's $2 extra per class. So a lot of my classes have been short notice as well. So I will count that towards me making almost $200 in a week. I've had quite a few short notice classes, but at the same time, I've had quite a few cancellations. On my first few days, I didn't have any, but recently, I've had at least one a day. Like I had one yesterday, I had one day before that, and I can't even remember past that. But as far as cancellations are concerned, I only get paid half, so that kind of makes up for the $2 extra I've been making for short notice, because cancellation, like I said, I don't get the full amount. Would I recommend Vipkid? Yes. You get a lot of people who say, oh, it's not guaranteed money, or oh, you don't get any sign-ups, especially if you're a person of a melanated skin. You might not get any sign-ups. They usually go for the Caucasians and this and the third. As you can see, I am black, and I still have been making money. Just make a good profile video. My video is nothing special. I'm in one place. It's not edited. I have a teddy bear, and I'm like, hey, this is Barry, and we work for Vipkid, and we want to see you in the classroom. I'm from America, and I have like a little flag, and that's it. It's like 16 seconds or something, my intro video. It's nothing special. If you put in YouTube like intro videos, you see people doing all type of stuff, all type of editing and little musics and all that stuff. I didn't do any of that, and I'm still getting classes. But what I did do was, in my 2 casual photos, I put 2 photos of me with some of my Chinese students here at school. So that might also be a good plus as to why I'm getting bookings, because I do read. And also join the VIP support groups. They have VIP support groups on Facebook, so they have like a newbie support group for people who are thinking about doing an interview or just started with the process. Doing an interview in a mock class, you get a lot of tips, a lot of help. or people who have just started officially with the company, and they have questions or they want to read about sex stories. So you get some people who are like, oh, I've been here for 2 months and I still haven't got a class, or I've been here for 6 weeks and I just got my first class. I guess that happens. I can't say because it didn't happen to me, but like I said, I do have photos with me and some of my Chinese students, so that might be a plus as to why I've been getting bookings, because they see that I already work with Chinese kids and you're teaching Chinese kids online. So if they like me in class, why wouldn't they like me online? I assume that's their thoughts. And then you have to type a little intro about yourself. I just put like my qualifications, where I'm from, hello, that I teach in China, and I'm from America, and all that good stuff. I have a CELTA, I have leadership certification through Cleveland State University, yada yada yada, and that's about it. And I value education or whatever. I put like one line, and I have a passion for. I just put some stuff. And I do value education, of course, but you gotta make it sound good. So I made it sound good, and I put those photos up there, and I had my little basic video, and I've been getting bookings, at least 3 bookings a day since I've started. Like I got 3 today already, and I have 1 for tomorrow, 2 for next week, and usually I get a lot of short notices, so that might also be why I'm doing so well. A majority of my class have been short notice, so you get people who they don't click the short notice box. They only want to do ones where they know about it 24 hours in advance, so they don't get a lot of bookings. If I did that, I probably would have had made $200 already with only being my first week, since most of my classes have been short notice. So by clicking that box, you get open to more classes, and also by clicking that box, you get $2 extra. So I guess it all kind of adds up, So this is just my points and tips and things that you can do to try to make as much money as you can with Vipkid. I do recommend it. I am going home. I'm leaving China to go home for the summer, so I've really been trying to get an online job to fit my expenses, because I've saved in China, but I don't want to have to spend my savings to accommodate my lifestyle when I go back to the United States for the summer, like renting a car and all that good stuff. So I feel like this is a good way to earn extra income. I'm currently just trying to build up a clientele base, because like parents and kids can follow you just like a Twitter or something. I haven't gotten any ratings yet. I've taught like maybe 12 classes, or I don't know, probably more than that. I mean, this not including my no-shows. So I've taught however many classes, and I still haven't gotten any ratings. So hopefully that'll happen, and once I do get ratings, I can imagine my class amount will only go up, because other parents look at your ratings. It's something called apples, where they can give you apples like 1 through 5, of course 5 being great, and then they can pick, are they satisfied, excellent, dissatisfied, or whatever, and they can even leave a comment if they want. I haven't had any comments. I'm not sure if any of the trial classes I've had, the students have signed up. If they do sign up, I get $5 extra for that. It's a lot of incentives, and then I'm not even counting, I get $1 extra per class for showing up on time. I've been on time for every class. All those incentives, though, don't get added up to the end of the month. So I don't know how much they are, how much you're going to be. It's technically the end of the month now, but I think it's like the last day. And then you get paid between the 10th and the 15th of the following month. So I'll get my first paycheck between the 10th and the 15th of May. Which is awesome, because I know it'll at least be $200. And I've only been here, like the last 2 weeks of April. By the time May comes around, it'll be the last 2 weeks of April, since I started last week, and we still have the rest of this week to go. But yeah, I hope that this video is helpful, and I hope that this has given you encouragement. Again, I say, if you don't pass the interview or the demo or the mock 1 or mock 2, and you fail, just reapply with a different email address. I know plenty of people who've done it. I know people who applied 5 times until they got the job. Sometimes practice makes perfect, and don't get discouraged, and it's okay. Also, I would recommend you wear an orange shirt. As you saw in my other video, I had an inside out shirt on because I didn't have an orange shirt with no writing on it. I actually have an orange thermal that I've been wearing lately. I need to find an orange like t-shirt, but I haven't found one yet here in China. And I'll also say, you know, be happy, limit your language, be positive, be fun. If you don't have a lot of props, that's okay. I didn't have a lot of props. I just now got a puppet that I ordered online through Taobao in the mail, and some classes I don't even use it. Chris has actually printed out a lot of stuff. You can just print it out at home and laminate it if you can. If you don't have it laminated, don't laminate it. You can take it to Office Depot, Office Max, and get it laminated. I mean, that's way cheaper than actually having to go out and buy stuff. So we have like she's made ABC cards, 1 through 10 cards, just all type of stuff. She's printed out pigs and bananas and monkeys and apples and an ox and a fox and just all this type of stuff just on the computer. She just gets a picture offline and prints it out. Like, it's really easy. So don't think you have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on props and shirts and da-da-da-da. You know, work with what you have. And then maybe after you made the income and saw some return, then maybe you could go out and buy some stuff if you want. I don't plan to go out and buy anything, you guys. So, you know, what works for me, works for me. I'm in it to make money, not spend money, you know. But yeah, I'm going to come back. I still have to make that Mach 2 video, which I am going to make today. I did not have the slides. I thought Chris printed them out for me, but she never did. And she's printed them out now, so I have them here with me at school. Let me go because the kids are starting to run around, and you guys probably won't be able to hear me. It's Shanice from NewTravel.tv. Like, subscribe, share. See that back here. Hello. But yeah.